We are flexing our empty wallet yet again. Guys, this time branded Tearlaments. But on a budget, very cheap, about $100.
What the hell you say?
$100. Let's see this. We are going up against a 5 interruption board here, looking good. And guys, the highlight card of the day is branded in high spirit. Yeah, everybody plays branded in high spirit because there's branded opening. The card is just great, but you know. Nobody is aware of the ability of branded in high spirit. Yes, I'm gonna show you guys today. You guys are gonna see today. But first we have to deal with that apparition. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain. So we have to sacrifice some shadows. We are going for the foolish burials to show in Schemata. So Schemata can show it in beast, so we can draw maybe into something better, or hopefully beat out the Appaloosa. Yeah, but this guy's as greedy as me. He doesn't want me to draw. That's fine. The fact that the Appaloosa is now already a 1/8 monster, and being now we have a dragon in hand, dragon is 1/9. Yeah, that was the plan, just to get to negate once. So now we are forcing the hands of his firewall. Little did this guy know, we are playing free Super Poly. Super Poly is so spicy in this deck, like, oh my goodness. Plus, in this format, Super Poly is a must. So we are getting rid of 2 interruptions there in just one play. Getting rid of the IP Masquerina and also dodging the effect of Firewall. So we are all good. All we have to deal with is a 2 negate Appaloosa, which is now at 1/6, and we have a 1/9 monster, 1900 monster. Activate the effect of our dragon to pop the back row. Idiots. Yeah, this guy does someone boring bottom. That's fine. We're just gonna shower through the Appaloosa, and now guys, we are gonna see the spikes. Why is budget doing display this guy? What importance, what relevance does this guy have? Oh, guys, you guys know this guy is busted in this deck. The amount of pluses. Man, let's see this. Let's see this. Alright, so what we're gonna do, guys, we are gonna activate the effect of our branded high spirit, which is gonna allow us to send to the graveyard. And that's double send, no cost here. Right? Our target will be our Death Frog. Death Frog, like, what's this? Yeah, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I promise you guys, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's an aqua type. And because of this, we are gonna send a type similar to it to the graveyard. Send. Right? It triggers the effects of Tearlaments. And what this? So one, we get a search for a branded kit or Albas, Fallen of Albas. Branded kit we want because branded kit allows us to search for our branded fusion. Yeah, it's our budget way of playing opening. Can't search for Luba to search. Yeah, you know, we should play cheap guys, play cheap. It works. So that's one. That's one. The second, guys, the effect of the Tearlaments are triggered. Which means now all we have to use is the send Death Frog with the Tearlament I'll send to the graveyard to go into a kit color. So which means guys, we can always, because we keep returning Death Frog to the extra deck, so we can keep using this. And now we go to kit colors, which gives us a search, and guys, automatically so it's like a plus 2, it's like a plus 2, right? 2 cards for 2, so plus 1. Yeah, think of it. Yeah, plus 1. Kind of. Unfortunately, we have normal summon, so we cannot take the advantage of the kit. But that's all fine. We have next turn, plus we gain our search here. And being the greedy player I am, of course I'm gonna search for the Meru, so which is gonna give us the combo to the Mill 8. Yeah, Mill 8 is even it is just crazy, yo. It's Mill 8, like, yeah, in a Mill deck. Yeah, come on, let's think about it. Just crazy. Unfortunately, being that this is main phase 2, there's not much we can do about the firewall. But just to hinder my opponent, I had to go into the window. So during his turn or their turn, they just have to just plow through and skip the battle phase, so they can do all their combos during their main phase 2. We can't die. That's fine, we can't die. And guys, also in this build, similar to the Shadow version, guys, I do not know why players are playing 2/1 copies of Shadows in the deck. Like, why, man? I want to see in every 5 mills at least 1 Shadow. This way I always have access to Winder. Winder is just too important. So in this build, it does play a handful of shadows. Yeah, you gotta mix it up, man. You gotta mix it up, man. I love this deck. And I've been enjoying Tearlaments so much. So as you can see, I'm gonna activate the effect of the Mud Dragon right here because it prevents my opponent from targeting any monster similar with the similar archetype. So that way, none of my monsters can be targeted. I'll take like no chances here. And man, it paid off. It paid off. Yeah, this guy was gonna triple my monster. Can you believe this? Yeah, it's definitely like I've been loving the Tearlaments so much. This I'm gonna pay for this here, and this again is a lack of matchup knowledge all here, which I've mentioned multiple times on the channel, guys. Being a budget player, we automatically playing at a disadvantage and just playing budget. Not knowing the matchup makes it 10 times worse. Because now we're shooting ourselves in the foot. If you do not know a matchup, it makes everything worse, right? And you guys have been asking that I showcase this deck. The Gokis, especially the dropkick came out. Dropkick card came out. There's a dropkick card. This Goki are crazy, yo. And I've not gotten to it. And yeah, if I did, at least I've known this matchup to know when to negate and what to negate. Unfortunately, that's off. So the access code talker came wrecking, drop kicking our monsters. Yeah, but he didn't destroy the mirror because just triggered the effect. So that's all fine. That's all fine. I bought nothing too scary. But guys, end phase just and there's the other flexi effect of the Branded Night Spirit. When a fusion monster is sent to the graveyard during the end phase, you return this card to your hand. You know what this means? This card is a discard folder. Plus this card gives us our plus every turn. Like, you know? Alright, so take a look at it, right? I'm gonna draw into Branded Fusion. Guys. Branded Fusion. Lubian said needs a card to be discarded. Yeah, thank you very much. I do have a card to discard. And based on how the deck plays, especially the branded, we are always gonna have fusion cards being sent to the graveyard. Would it be because of the Mirror Jade, or just because we are doing this kind of fusion card thingies with our Tearlaments? We are always gonna be having a discard folder and a card that potentially gets us a +2. +2 +1. Crazy. You see this, man? Oh. Activate the effect. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. So yeah, as you can see, we send that I'll be into the graveyard. Guys, cards are going to graveyard, which means the end phase we are gonna be flexing our way. Oh man, this deck is so good, yo. Yeah, man. This play was just so dumb. This, man, you gotta pay attention. Just keep attention to the opponent's graveyard, bro. Alright, I could have just gone for the back row, went for the level 1, dodge it. This is a wasted effect. Yeah, that really good. I felt so dumb. Goodness. Yeah, I'm laughing at myself now, but it felt terrible at the time. So now we are just gonna try and plow through the opponent. I had to sacrifice the Kylo. It's unfortunate I had to, but because Mirror effect is just too good to not have on the field. So we had to make the sacrifice and we had to get rid of that monster off the field. Unfortunately, the back row card was a Twin Twister. Yeah, but our Salik went to the graveyard by effect. So we are gonna search my favorite, guys. My favorite element card. Have this Great Hand Trap. This card is so good, but I love this card. I love this card. This card is so good. Alright, so the opponent is gonna do some few things, but unfortunately, guys, some combo decks, especially those who abuse the extra deck, they don't have much grind game potential. And as we can see here, the opponent doesn't have an extra deck. And without an extra deck, yeah, Goki cannot do much. And so we automatically win this though, because of this. I mean, the Goki deck is crazy. The deck goes off. But then again, here we are, just showing the flex. Yeah, I slapped in the breakthrough skill. The deck does mill cards, you know, keeping it cheap. Obviously, you have two forms of negate with this, and you know, I just wanted to flex that. It didn't really matter. This guy's confused. Anyways, but here again, guys, showing we are abusing the high spirit during a night. What I would propose is you activate this card during your draw phase. That way, you can get draw, and when the Kid Kalos gets to the field, it cannot get. It cannot get effect villa. Effect villa effect activates during the main phase. can't get Improvement Ash, but at least you can dodge these two cards. Guys, if you're interested in the deck profile, you know what to do. Drop kick, comment below, and